Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm kind of hitting and running this video today. I probably have an echo too, because this is a pretty big room that I am in. But we need to talk about U.S. privacy laws, because quite frankly, we need better laws. We don't have many. And quite frankly, they need to be immutable and they need to have teeth. Now, what got me thinking about this was an interesting article by Derek Johnson of Cyberscoop. And here's what just happened. A federal court upheld the FCC, or Federal Communication Commission's, authority to impose stricter data breach notification regulations on the telecom sector, think AT&T, Verizon, et cetera, including requirements that the industry notifies the customers, you and I, when our personally identifiable information has been exposed in some kind of cyber attack. Now, this decision was a 2-to-1 decision. The U.S. Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals concluded that the FCC did not overstep its statutory authority when it updated existing data breach notification requirements to require telecoms to report on any customer PII lost during a data breach. In their opinion, the majority wrote that, quote, based on the statutory text, context, and structure, existing law gives the FCC the authority to impose reporting requirements in the event of a data breach of customer PII, end quote. Now, if you don't know where this is stemming from, this is actually stemming from 2024, because in that year, the FCC, under the Biden administration, updated federal regulations on the telecom sector when reporting on the impact of a data breach. Under previous rules, telecoms were only required to report to the government when a breach exposed customer proprietary network information, which could include customer information, our information concerning the quantity, technical configuration, type, destination, location, and amount of use of a telecom service. So this is the issue that we have. Essentially, what we have is obviously a deeply partisan divide here right now between, liberals and conservatives, left and right, whatever you want to call it. I'm not getting into that. Cybersecurity is agnostic to politics, but we're not immune from it. But the issue with this situation here is that the FCC is under basically a new administration, a different political standard of administration as well, obviously, because the Biden administration is not the Trump administration and vice versa. And so they have the ability to undo these things. The Trump administration could be more friendly to the AT&Ts and Verizons of the world when the Biden administration was not, and then simply reverse this. And obviously, as basically the telecom industry is suing the government to basically reverse this rule, we're going to see what happens. And this really underscores the point that we don't have rock solid congressional voted on laws that govern our privacy. We don't have a GDPR like the European Union, or PIPEDA like Canada, or any of the other countries that actually have these laws. And the GDPR has some teeth, not enough teeth, but it has teeth. And that's the other thing that we don't have here, which is why states have taken it upon themselves to basically come up with their own versions of GDPR. Look at California with the CCPA, New York Shield, Illinois has biometrics. But if you're living in another state, your data breach laws or your notification laws from the telecom industry to local business may not be as stringent enough. In Texas, for example, as I understand the law there, you only have to report a data breach to the Attorney General of Texas, Ken Paxton, or rather his office, if you have more than 250 Texans caught up in it. But if you've got 10,000 Californians or Alabamans or whoever in there, you don't technically have to report. This is one of the issues that we have here. And by virtue of that, and thanks to lobbying as well, we don't have strong privacy laws in the United States. So I'll leave it at that. Again, I apologize. I had to do this in a rush. I didn't even get a chance to shave today, but here we are. So hopefully we will have stronger laws in the future. Hopefully we can come together in a bipartisan way and actually protect our rights, because it doesn't matter if you're on the right or the left. Privacy is a human and civil right, and we all deserve it. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at Nick AESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private, informed. Take care.